This is Gary Atensu with CNTV, and today we're in Aurora, Colorado. We are at MHOR RC Raceway. Since 1986, they have been providing 2 radio-controlled raceways, along with a hobby shop for all the racers out there in Denver and across the nation. I'm here with Chad, who is the owner. Chad, let me ask you this for a second, first of all. Obviously, this is something you've been here since day one in '86, but I imagine the love of racing and cars is probably something that you grew up with. Share with me how you got involved in doing this.
Basically, it was a Christmas present I got when I was 12 years old. My parents bought me a Tamiya Frog, and we broke it one day and had to go to a local hobby shop to find a part for it. When we went to the local hobby shop, there was actually a big box on the counter that had a bunch of RC cars in it. We're like, well, what's this box? And the guy was like, I'm going racing. Really, where? And that night, we went and watched, and we were there Wednesday and Saturday racing basically from then on out. And that's kind of how this all got started. My dad decided we needed a track on this side of town because we used to go over on 52nd and Sheridan and race. And now we have our own for the last almost 28 years now.
These aren't the orange race car tracks that me and you grew up with, you know, little Hot Wheels. What is it about race cars and racing that attracts us when we're kids and then even into adulthood?
It's just the thrill of the sport, competition, stuff like that. I mean, not everyone can run a mile, not everyone can swim far distances or anything like that. So this gives a fair advantage to everybody. You can put a remote in their hand, they can work on the car, they can make the car set up any way they want, and they can drive it, and they can be Mario Andretti, they can be Mickey Thompson, they can be really anybody and be happy with it with a lot less cost also.
How cool is that? One of the things, obviously, before we test your talent out there on the racetrack, you got to make sure you got the right wheels on the track. That's where your hobby shop comes in great. Share with me some of the brands that you're able to provide for folks.
We carry basically more competitive line. We carry a Team Associated, TLR, Team Losi, and Traxxas are our major brand lines we carry. We try and suit more towards the racers here. We do also suit more to backyard bashers with the Traxxas line. It's a great durable line out there, and it works really well, but our race lines are definitely Team Associated and Team Losi.
Unlike strictly online shopping that folks are able to do, this is kind of nice because you can actually come in and really get educated on how to do this if you're not aware of it.
That's a nice thing about coming to your local hobby shop is you actually get hands-on experience. You can actually talk to somebody if you're having a problem. We try and help out customers as much as possible to keep things going, to teach them how to fix their own things. When you go online, you basically are stuck with what you get and you have to figure it out yourself. We actually can help you through the process and make it a more enjoyable hobby.
Obviously, you have you're fully stocked there on the shelves, but if there's something somebody can't find or you don't have, are you able to order it as well?
We're always glad to order things in. We order things in all the time. We specialize in RC cars, but I still order boats, planes, also helicopters in because they become more and more popular. So I can order really anything in. It just really depends on what you want, and I'll help you out with it as much as possible.
Your shop here is basically open year-round, so you can come in, and you were talking about an indoor, what is that, off-road raceway? What size are we talking about here in the facility?
This is 1/10 scale off-road we run on the inside track. The outside asphalt track, we also do 1/10 scale on-road. And then the scalar course, the rock pit we have out here is also for 1/10 scale, basically electric-powered rock crawlers. Indoor, we run electric-powered vehicles. Outdoor, we can run nitro or electric-powered vehicles. We can only run electric indoors because of smell and stuff like that. We run this year-round. We race every Wednesday and Saturday night on the indoor off-road track. We race about twice a month on the outdoor asphalt track during the summertime.
So we're talking about an indoor track year-round. That's fantastic. Now, do you have to wait for the races to actually try out the track, or can that be done at any time? How does that work?
We have practice basically throughout the week and on Sundays where you can come in and use the track anytime you want. And then we race every Wednesday and Saturday night to where basically you'll run a 6-minute race, and the person who does the most laps in the least amount of time basically gets first place, and then it goes from there. You'll run 3 qualifying heats. Those 3 qualifying heats will seed you for the main event. When they seed you for the main event, then you run for the main event. That's when you get your trophies and stuff like that, is how you finish in the main events.
Wow, so you're talking the tracks are big enough where they can handle multi-racers out there. I mean, it's not like one at a time where you have to time it. You're actually racing out there.
Oh yeah, we run maximum of 8 people at a time on the track. On the indoor track, on the outdoor track, we run a maximum of 10 people on the track at a time. We get that going to where we try to get the most people on track as possible without it getting congested, basically.
So, and like you said, if the 80 by 40 isn't big enough for you, you can do the nitro outside. The black asphalt is waiting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the outer track's 130 by 60, so it's a lot bigger. It's a smooth asphalt track. We run more of a touring car style, four-door sedans, lower, faster. We run those during Sundays, about twice a month on Sundays. We have a local club here called 5280 Raceway that comes out and helps me run the races on Sundays, and they do a great job, and we partnered up together, and it's a great thing that we do to help each other out in this industry.
Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you can take a look at their shop there. Obviously, if you live in the area, come on down. That's the best way to get educated. We're talking about guys that have years and years of experience are going to help you out there. If you're not able to come in the shop, though, they've got basically an eBay shop right there as well. And if not, you can contact them, find out what it is you're going to need, check out their calendar. They're going to keep you apprised of what races they got going on, maybe special events and whatnot. Everything is right there for you.
I'm a local guy here, and I've been racing here for about 2 or 3 years now. Oh, I'm definitely going to continue doing it. And how I started was my dad got a truck because my neighbor got him into it and brought me down one day and got me a truck 3 months later. So.
Obviously, some of these cars are meant for speed. They like racing, but many times a lot of them are built to tackle tough terrain. Tell me about the rock pit. That's something new coming up?
The rock pit's something new we have going on. The big thing is rock crawlers. We live here in Colorado. Everyone wants to go to the mountains and crawl. And basically, you can buy a rock crawler now. And the nice thing about rock crawlers is you can go crawl around your backyard. You can go up to mountains and crawl, or you can come here and crawl. And we basically have a rock pit set up with just a bunch of rocks. And what we'll do is we'll set up courses. They actually have cones you have to go through and compete to try and get who gets through the cone course the fastest.
It seems like to be a place that some real family bonding can go on. I mean, what ages do you recommend? I can see father and son out here. This got to be a cool place to do that.
With us being here for 28 years, we've seen all the way from youngest, like today we have an 8-year-old racing. We've had as young as 5 racing. We've had as old as 90 racing. So it's for the whole range of ages. But the nice thing about being around for this long is we've seen generation after generation. Kids who grew up here, went away to college, they got married, now their kids are coming back, and now it's even their kids' kids are starting to come back and play with us. So it's really nice to see it. It's a family environment. We have a bunch of kids around here. It's fun, friendly, basically just out here to have a good time more than anything else.
I've actually first started coming to this place when I was 5 years old. I'm 28 right now. This is actually what I do for a job. So I travel around the U.S. world racing remote control cars. So I've definitely visited a lot of places, seen a lot of places. This track has breeded a lot of good racers in the past. It's an awesome facility, super clean, a lot of great people. And yeah, I mean, this is where I practice. And in town, I run a lot and everything like that. And definitely a track that has made a lot of people really good. I mean, the biggest thing is just have fun. I mean, that's my dad got me into it when I was a little kid, just having fun. Like I said, I've been coming here since I was 5, but I've taken a lot of time off and done other things. But the biggest thing is just come here, have fun. I mean, it's a family environment, something to do with friends and family and everything like that. And if you're enjoying it, just stuff proceeds from there.
Some of the races that you have here, are you able to watch some of those online, or do you tape any of those?
Yeah, we tape them. We have a YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube/MHOR RC, or you can also check us out on liverc.com. LiveRC has a straight feed for when you're racing. You actually watch the races live and all the results live. You can check on them. That's a pretty much free site to watch. If you want to watch full races, stuff like that, there's a small fee for it, but LiveRC has some great stuff out there. For just watching races. You can watch races all over the United States pretty much.
So not only is the hobby about racing these things, but obviously building them as well, because you can try them out on different terrains. So is the building part of it something people enjoy?
Some people enjoy the building on it right now. When you get into racing, there's a lot of setup involved, different weight shock wheels, different types of springs, different ways to set up your car will make the car handle differently, different tires and everything. So you're always playing with your car to set up your car differently. It's no different than a full-size car of what you have to do to set things up. You change tires, you change your caster, you change your camber and stuff like that. You do all that and you can make your car better or you can make your car worse. So it's all done by experiment, and as you try more different things, you learn more. You learn about what your car can do and what it can't do, and you learn to tune towards your driving ability.
Excellent. Viewers, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. All their contact information is right there on the bottom of the screen. Check out their YouTube channel. On the YouTube channel, you're going to see some great how-to videos, be it if you're a beginner or an advanced racer. They're going to make sure you're set up down here as well. And just remember, you can't be the best unless you race with the best. This is Gary Atenzi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.